when millions of people start to get victimized by starvation. Are you prepared to see famines emerging all across the globe? The skeptics that claim that we would find a way to muddle through the global food crisis somehow are just realizing that this is a much bigger problem we all imagined. Unpredictable extreme weather events are having an enormous impact on this year's food production. In 2023, there won't be enough food supplies for everyone on the planet. Events are having an enormous impact on this year's food production. In 2023, there won't be enough food supplies for everyone on the planet, which means that hunger crises, shortages, and food insecurity will hit large parts of the global population. And food insecurity will hit large parts of the global population and bring about unprecedented pain and despair to countless families around the world.
Shalom Yasharala, all praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations unto the elect men that's feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, in sincerity and truth with this great gospel that is coming out of our Bible. Coming out of our Bible. And the beautiful thing about our Bible is that it predicts all these things that we're seeing, all the things that we're hearing about, and all the things that's to come. Because we see the collapse. We see the end of this society. We see the end of Esau, Edom. Yes, the Lord did not set up heathens to rule forever. The Lord did not set up heathens to be on top of us forever. Through our disobedience and breaking of the laws, what we were sent underneath these heathens to what? To serve a captivity. To serve a captivity. What did the Lord say? He was going to deliver us from these people, right? From the hands of those that hate us. I'm going to get this verse right quick. I'm going to read the book of 2nd Esdras 6. I'm going to start at 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world. For Esau is the end of the world, right? There's a white boy, he's saying, it's the end of the world and you know it, right? And they feel that vibration, right? You got a lot of people on the streets with signs talking about how the end is coming, not just the Hebrew Israelites, not just different Christian faction churches. You got homeless people with those signs. You got just regular Edomites, right? What's the main face of poverty on these streets? Edomites. You got these Breaking Bad looking ass Edomites going off of opioids, going off of prescription pills, going off of cocaine, crack, heroin, right? Any kind of fucking chemical, mixed chemical you could think of, man. They gone off that shit, right? That's a sign of them going down. Read it again. It says, for what? For Esau is the end of the world. And Jacob. So we know after these Edomites go down, what? And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Right? Because Jacob comes next. And who's Jacob? You Negroes, Hispanics, you Native Americans. You scattered children across the four corners of the earth looking like who? The other nations. Right? You got our Israel, you got our people looking like heathens. Right? You got our people living according to heathen customs, doing as the heathens, worshiping false deities, right? But guess what? The elect of our people that are stuck in those nations, the Lord gonna pull us out of these motherfucking people, man. The Lord gonna remove us from our people. That's what the Lord doing right now. He's dividing, he's separating, right? Because he's about to set up a society for who? For the Israelites. Because this world was created for who? For the Israelites, man. Not for these other nations. Not for these other nations. I'm gonna read the book of 2nd Esdras 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, who thou madest Lord of all creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for what? For our sake. The Lord created this earth for our sake, not for these Edomites. That's why it says, because of unrighteous decrees, well, when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. So the wicked is a force of nature that's been put here to not satisfy the needs of the people, but really destroy the people, right? Take from the people, oppress the people. That's you Edomites, right? You Edomites are mad right now because you find out your ass been getting raped and robbed too. That's why you in that insurrection spirit, that uprise spirit. But when you thought this was your system, this was your white man's world, now you find that it's the elite's world. This ain't no Edomite man's world. This is the elite's world. Look at all they red faces. There's nothing white about these devils, right? They find this society is built for them elites, not for you Edomites, right? So now you're a butt hurt. You're mad because your jobs are vanishing, right? And your 9 to 5s. Don't worry, we got motherfucking work for your ass 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're going to have you putting in labor. You got a lot of work coming for your asses, man. You goddamn heathens. Because you're going to have to rebuild back this kingdom because it's about to get so bad. Like the man said, people finna starve, people finna turn on each other. And all these things were what? Written in the Bible. In our Bible. I'm going to read it again. Who is this world created for? 2nd Esdras 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all the creatures, of him come we all. Yeah, we all come from Adam. Yeah, you're right. And the people also whom thou hast chosen, and the chosen people too. Right? All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou hast made the world for our sake. Yeah, this world is created for us to enjoy, for us to be on top, for us to be in power, not these heathens, not no Chinese, not no Arabs, not no East Indians. You see the heathens ruling. What is the state of this society? What is the state of this society, man? It's destroyed, it's broken, it's polluted, undrinkable water, right? They don't fuck the water up, they don't mess the air up. Genetically modified foods, right? Everything is polluted under the authority of these heathens, right? Because they weren't given a method of operation. They were not given instructions to rule the earth. They're ruling off their filthy thoughts and their evil spirits, right? The Lord gave us laws, statutes. Yeah. So when we get back in this earth, the earth is going to rejoice, right? The earth is going to replenish itself. The earth is going to yield fruits. Like right now, you can't plant nothing in certain places. Certain places you can't plant nothing. You got droughts, right? Ain't no water coming through. The soil is so hard, it done rocked up on your ass. Go over to Haiti. They can't grow nothing over there. Go over to different parts of Africa. They can't grow nothing over there, right? So we already know that's the Lord setting up with famines on the earth. And it reads, as for the other people, you heathens, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are what? They are nothing. But be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens which have ever been reputed as nothing, these so-called white people, these so-called Arab people, these so-called East Indian people, Chinese people, Japanese people, Hawaiian people, man, these people are nothing, right? They are nothing. I'm gonna read it again. And now, oh Lord, behold, these heathens which have been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us, and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, the only begotten, thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Well, guess what? It's almost over. It's almost over. You already see these devils headed to what? A complete collapse. And there's nothing they could do to stimulate the system back, right? Right? Because you had your quantitative easing, right? You had your bailouts. You had all these different things that this devil tried to do to stimulate the system, to get the system back going. What happened, man? It failed miserably. Why? Because this man was only given a certain time to rule, right? A certain time to rule. And that time is coming to a full end, man. Let me get this verse right quick. I'm going to read the book of Bear with me. Bear with me. Let me get this. One thing you gotta realize: don't know kingdom don't know people wanna go down, right? These don't know kingdom wanna collapse, man. Don't know kingdom wanna collapse. You got Esau, Edom. They done set up this society off of blood, right? They, people they slaughtered for them to set up America, right? From slaves to the Native Americans. So they done put in a lot of work, and now they seeing all this work that they done put in just vanish so quick. But there's a reason. I'm reading the book of Ecclesiasticus, right? Let's go to 10 and 7. Here, let's start at 7. It says, "Pride is hateful before the Most High, and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity," right? You got these Edomites, they're all about pride. And what does the Bible say? "The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks," man. That's you Edomites, you Caucasians, right? Cave dwellers. And it reads, verse 8, "Because of unrighteous dealings," right? Unrighteous dealings, man. The way you Edomites been dealing with the people of the world, the people of the earth, unrighteously, right? You can't just steal a man's land and force him to other areas, right? Force him into reservations, put him in ghettos, right? And then not take care of them, right? It says, "Because of unrighteous dealings," and especially when these people have done nothing to you, right? These people have done nothing to you. When you went into the west coast of Africa, then people don't do nothing to you. When you went into Americas, Esau was trying to teach you how to wash. The Gadites were trying to teach you how to wash your ass, how to grow food, how to hunt, how to survive. But you said, "Fuck that, let's start eating, motherfuckers." Don't forget, Esau, Edom came here on a cannibal spirit too. That's another thing that's coming back, cannibalism, right? Kidnappings, cannibalism, right? Human meat markets, open human meat markets, right? It says, "Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit." Yeah, you got America by deception, man. You tricked the Native Americans. It says the kingdom is translated from one people to another, man. And that's what's happening. The kingdom is being translated to one people to another. Esau Edom is witnessing the kingdom vanish, and he's not happy at all. He's not happy at all. Because, like I said, he fought very hard to set up this society. But guess what? This society is about to vanish. Let me get this right quick. Go to Second Esdras. It's the book of Second Esdras 9. Read 9 and 5. It reads, "For like as," bear with me. And what am I doing? Let me kick it off at verse 9 and 1, right? And it reads, Second Esdras 9, verse 1. "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world," uproars of the people in the world, yeah. The people are upset. The people are hungry. The people are overworked, overtaxed, right? These people feel like they're not being dealt right in this society. They're being done wrong. That's why people are taking up arms. That's why Esau's trying to ban arms, right? Esau's about to come after you people, man. Marita says, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." And what were the prophets seeing? They were seeing the end of different kingdoms, right? They were seeing the end of different heathens' rulership, and seeing what children of Israel get put back in order, get put back in a proper state. What state is that? Underneath the rulership of Yahweh. Right now, we listening to heathens. We under heathen customs, right? Heathen authority, heathen rules. So for us to be made right, we got to go back to the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And that's the Lord who's going to make us right. The Lord's going to make us whole again, right? He said, I'm going to set you in your own land. He's going to put the laws and statutes in our minds and in our hearts. Verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning, right? And an end. We just said Esau is the beginning of the world, and Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Man, I'm going to read, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end. And we're looking at the end of Esau's kingdom. And what it says, and the end is manifest, man. And you see it coming. It's coming quick. And these devils, they won't be able to take it. So the first thing they're going to do is turn on who? You Negroes, you Hispanics, and Native Americans. You're going to be the ones they're going to blame. Yeah, it's because these niggers, these fucking Mexicans taking all the jobs. Yeah, these niggers breaking in all the stores. Too much crime because of these niggers. Mexicans, niggers. That's who they're going to blame, man. Who are you? You guys are the Israelites.